Hello, everyone. I'm live again and I am with my episode 8 of Business Owner's Journey. So, today also I'm going to introduce to one of my business partners all the way from Spain. So, before that, I just want to, introduce myself and a very big hello and thank you to all my new followers who are following my page. So, if you have any questions or doubts regarding my business, please put in your comments in the comment section, and we would be glad to answer all those questions. Who am I? I'm Sravya. I'm the admin of this page. I am a wife and also a mother of two sons. They are very hyperactive, of course, and yes, also a digital business owner. So, what exactly is this digital business? First of all, you would get this question, so I wanted to give a gist of what it is. We actually help regular people to start and run their own digital business from the comfort of their home by providing them required tools, techniques, the video based training, mentorship, and also coaching. So we do basically the attraction marketing along with advertising in different kinds of social media platforms. Uh, so it can be a Facebook or a LinkedIn, Pinterest. It can be anything. So that is what we exactly do it here. And without any ado, I wanted to introduce my partner here. I'll add her to the screen, and we will listen to her story. Okay. Hi,
Hello.
Natasha. How are you
Hello.
doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for your invitation.
My pleasure. So yeah, how was the day today? So
It, it's
you had,
sunny here. It's still great weather. So, yes, I'm still with my short sleeves.
I know that's the reason I had asked you because it's very cold here already
Yeah, my mom lives in
in
Belgium and
Germany.
she says, "Oh my gosh, I have the heater on already." So, yeah, no, it's still very nice here. So, we're lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky. I know. In Germany, it's actually started. I mean, we already have this cold, waves, and yeah, if we have to go out, we have to put all the
Jacket.
pullovers, jackets on. Yeah. So, okay, I don't want to waste any more time. So let us start with our interview. So, yeah, please introduce yourself and a little bit about your past profession and how was your uh,
Okay.
before journey to.
So, my name is Natasha. I am originally from the Netherlands, but I've been living in Spain for 25 years now. I'm a mother of two teenagers, a boy and a girl. So, yes, very busy with
Mm.
teenagers. I'm also a wife. I've been doing this business for 4.5 years now. Previously to starting, I used to be a receptionist and a medical interpreter. And recently, in July, I started a new job as a full time job. Now that I have more time, with kids are older, so I start. Oh, I'm very sorry. The door. One moment, please.
Sure, sure, sure. No problem, no problem. So yeah, this is how we have. So we have to juggle up with our lives, and we'll be doing this lives, or we'll be doing. So this is like we incorporate our business into our lives, and we just do it lives or whatever we are doing in the business. So it's nothing like we have to sit in one place and we should face the laptop or computer and we have to do our 9 to 5 job kind of things here. This is a kind of business where we are free to take up our work anytime from any kind of place, or we can schedule our works. We can take up some kind of household works from some place, and we can do the works. And again we come back and we work for some time. So it is like it's part and parcel of our life here. So our business is like we can take it to any place. We can work for some time, then we can come back. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so
So
sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine.
They,
Yeah, I
they
was
always
just
come to
telling
the
about that one.
they always come to the door when you're busy. Anyway,
I know. So yeah.
I was waiting for a package, so yes, it's arrived. So I hope I don't get
Okay.
disturbed anymore. So where was I? Oh yes, I just started working full time a few months ago, full time, and night shifts. So now that I have a bit more time with the kids, that they do their own thing, and my husband is abroad working, so I thought, yeah, why not? So that's for me. That's for me. Yeah.
That's great. That's great to know. So, I mean, your husband is living in a different place,
No, no, no. He's
so you
working.
have
He's
to juggle
working
up.
abroad. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. So you have to take care of your kids. Your, of course, they are teenagers, but still,
Still,
yeah,
yeah. Still,
yeah.
it's busy, but it keeps me occupied. You know, and my husband just left recently in May. He accepted a project that he has to finish abroad, and of course, I'm used to being with him all the time. So I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? You know, with all that time I have left for myself. So a job was presented to me, and I thought, yeah, why not? I'll just do a full time job in the meantime. You know, but it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life, of course. So it's just temporarily, but yeah, it keeps me busy.
Exactly. Yeah, because even in my case, my husband is a full-time employee, and yeah, because somebody has to take care of my kids, and I really don't want to miss their milestones because they're still young. I wanted to be with
Exactly.
them,
Absolutely.
yeah, to raise them in a right way.
Exactly.
So I don't want. I mean, I was not looking for any online business or any
Mm,
online work, but since I had stumbled upon this opportunity, I thought, okay, why not an
yeah.
online work? Why don't we see this? Because everybody has a mindset, a kind of negative mindset, like
Oh, yeah.
everything is in the internet is as a
Mm,
scam or a
yeah.
pyramids kind of scheme. So even I was skeptical at the beginning, but I had taken my step immediately. I was like, first day I saw the ad, and the second day immediately I took the step. Did my due diligence, and I took the action. So yeah, I'm very happy today that I can work from anywhere and on my
Exactly.
own schedule.
It makes life
So
a lot
it's
easier. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, it gives me so much of flexibility. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm very
Absolutely.
happy for that. So yes, my next question is, what is your strong why to start this business?
But my reason actually was to stay at home and be more present for my kids. So that's what that I've been able to achieve. So I've been able to stay at home for the last 4.5 years since I started this business actually. So as I said, I just recently started working again, but I've been able to be with my kids for the last 4 years. So yeah, with younger kids it's different than we're with older. Now they're teenagers, so they do their own things. They have their sport activities. They don't want to be
Yeah,
around mom too much, and and do things together.
yeah.
So they have their own routines. So yes, my main reason was to to stay at home and be a present parent. And I wasn't working at the time because I lost my job about 3 or 4 months previous to me starting. But it was a great way for me to be a present parent and not lose my financial independence, because I did want to earn I wanted to have my own income and not
Finance.
rely only on my husband's income. So that was my main reason why I jumped into the business.
Yeah, that's even my main reason because even I had when we moved to Germany from India as an immigrant, even I had many challenges here. It was not so easy for me to bring up the kids, and yeah, because I had to face many language barrier here. Language is a big problem here for me. So everything is not in English, and I have to learn German. It's a must. And for my designation, it's like I was in a HR. So for a HR professional, they were asking for must language, and
Yeah,
it has to be yeah, it has to be very fluent.
Mm,
So that was my major barrier here. So at that time I was like looking for many options, but I thought, okay, why not go into an online space, because it has given me, I mean, a lot of confidence after coming
mm,
here. I mean, I was not a tech savvy. I
mm,
was, a person who was just putting some posts in and out there in
yeah.
Facebook. That's all. I just had an account. So I was never using any kind of social media earlier. And now it's like a lot of, changes in my life. And even I know I'm growing in leaps. It's a kind of personal growth and a professional growth. So yeah, it gave me
Yeah,
a lot of,
you have to be
it's
a bit open-minded
transformed.
to do something new, you know, accepting
Correct. Correct.
challenges, and because in the unknown, it's more exciting. You can open. There's so much more possibilities out there.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought I never knew I was going to do this either. It just happened, you know. When I lost my job, I was devastated because I've never been unemployed in my life. I've always worked, and as you said, as an immigrant, it's difficult. I moved to Spain and I didn't speak any Spanish either. I had to learn everything, of course. But we started. I started a restaurant with my father, so it was a bit different situation because we worked more with the Dutch people because we had a Dutch restaurant.
Uh-huh.
But you still had to learn Spanish to communicate with
Correct. The local
with
languages must.
exactly, and it's
Mhm.
not easy. And when I started having when I had my first daughter, I changed career path, something I didn't do before either because I've never worked as a receptionist, not as an interpreter, nothing like
Ah,
that. But the things you just learn, you have to be a bit open and open for new possibilities. And when I lost my job, of course, I was devastated. And my age, I'm now 49, and it's not easy to get a job. They all require young people and with a lot of
correct.
experience, which is impossible, but that's how the things go these days, and they don't want to pay you much. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? And I did look for things, a different career path, courses I could do, but it would require a lot of time. Go back to school, and my credentials, maybe like you have, they're not valid here in Spain, so I had to go back to school.
It's
And
the same.
I mean,
Even I had that
I
problem.
don't have
Yes,
time for
yes.
that. If you have young kids and then in the afternoon you have to go to school, I mean, I don't have time for that. So I wanted to do something that wouldn't require much of my time and that I can combine well with my family. When this popped up, it intrigued me. It caught my curiosity, and actually, I wasn't skeptical at all. I was just like, yes, this could be just what I was looking for, and it ticked off all my boxes. That everything I
Yeah,
needed was right here. Mm.
exactly, exactly. Yeah. So now, are you finding more time for yourself? And what is the best benefit that you gain through this business?
I guess it's time just to be able to program your days how you want to. Okay, now I'm working, so it's a bit different. But the last 4.5 years, I've been able to just do with my time with what I please. I still can, but now I'm with my kids. I bring them to school, pick them up. They don't have to stay over for lunch because those were things that they had to do previously because I was working always my 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 job, and they always had to stay over, and they were complaining about the food at school, things like that.
Oh,
And now they could just come home for lunch. They could go back. I could bring them to their after school activities. I didn't have to work always in the weekend or in school vacation. So I've always been able to be with them and enjoy summer because here in Spain, especially where I live, yeah, the summer is a must. So you can't take days off in the summer. So it's always working. So I had days off when they were at school or didn't have vacation. So it was always the opposite. So yeah, it's
yeah.
it's more the time, and of course what I've learned along the way. I didn't expect myself to be a public figure, as I call it, and presenting myself on social media, sharing this and helping other people to create a different life for themselves, a better lifestyle, and a peace of mind. You know, it's of course we're all in it for the money, of course, because we want all that
Yeah.
extra to pay our bills. Because these days it's difficult to even get by the month with two people working. You know, let alone one. So it's great to have a backup just in case. You know, just in case you lose your job, or because nothing is secure these days. Anything can happen, and yeah.
Yeah. We might never know.
Yeah.
So, and how does this business impacted you and your family? Any major changes, after starting this business that you had?
Well, first of all, of course, the financing, of course, because it's given me that extra that we can go on vacation. We made a cruise in the beginning of this year, so we made a family cruise all together. I've been able to buy a new car because I had a car that was really old that was about to explode. So you know, and it's not just about the material stuff that you can get, but you know, it just not worrying that, oh my gosh, can I get through the month? Do I have an extra? Or can I get an ice cream? Or can I get a drink on a terrace somewhere or something like that? You know, just those little things that you can do extra, and of course your personal growth. I am more confidence, knowing that actually you're capable of anything if you put your mind if your mind to it. You know, you have to you have to be willing to want it. You know, this as we say, this business can be done by everybody, but it is not for everybody. So you have to be willing to put in the time, the work, just like anything else. So the major change, of course, is myself, that I've grown. Of course, I've grown my business. It's been 4.5 years, and I'm still loving it. So yeah.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, even for me, it's like, I mean, there are a lot of changes. Like, if I have to go on a vacation, like last 2 months back, we had a summer vacation here. So as a family, we all traveled to India, back home. So I
Mhm.
was able to enjoy with my family,
Exactly.
my parents. So I'm the only child to my parents, and I mean, the responsibility lies with me, right? So I had
Mm,
to take care of them in their old age. So whatever it is, I could do my work, still I'm able to spend
exactly.
my time with them. So it was a great feeling. It's not like I have to take a leave or ask permission from
True.
somebody else.
True.
So there's nothing here, so I'm
Exactly.
free, and I can travel anywhere, anytime.
Exactly.
Just on the go, I can just do my work.
Exactly.
So it's, yeah,
Exactly.
it's a blessing kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And did you face any challenges? Like, if any, how did you overcome them?
Challenges. I guess the online space is of course something totally different than we're used to in
Hmm.
the offline space. More I guess it was the negative comments of people in the beginning, you know, because as you said, it's online. People think you're a scam. People think it's
Yeah.
fake,
Yeah.
and they all have these assumptions. They don't know what they don't know what it is, but they have their assumptions. So I had to get used to that in the beginning of, you know, people saying, oh, this and that, and especially from family, friends, what are you doing? And get a job, it's better, and this is not going to go anywhere. So I had to get used to in the beginning of that, but
Yes.
I that's what we learn here also, the way you think and the way the way you can respond to people, and yeah, you learn those kind of things. And that was actually the only thing, the only thing, one of the things I had was my one of the challenges I had in the beginning, but I overcome it. I thought, no, I want this, and I know this works because I see it with my own eyes. This is not just some random online business selling stuff. No, this is going to be my future, and I totally believe in the system, and it's been working for me for 4.5 years. And I just don't need, and just, you know, wipe off and erase negative people. I just don't listen to them anymore. I just can't be bothered. And maybe in the beginning, you know, me coming live or showing myself on social media, maybe that in the beginning too. But those are things you learn. You know, you learn along the process, and you become confident, and You accept more challenges, and you just come slowly out of your comfort zone, what you're used to, and
Correct.
you just come out of your shell, and then here we are.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, everybody, whoever is doing a kind of marketing work or marketing campaigns. So what we exactly do it here. So they must be, getting these kind of negative
Mm, yeah,
comments or negative questions. Like people are like, oh, I mean, they always have this question: is this a legitimate or legal business or not? Because if it is not a legal or legitimate business, why do we show our faces? Why do we come
exactly,
live?
exactly,
And we are here and we are showing up our lifestyle and we are showing our family, everything here, right?
absolutely.
So we wanted you to learn more from us, and what exactly is this business and how do we do the lifestyle marketing here. That is the main intention of we coming up
Yeah,
on lives or whatever posts we are
exactly.
doing it on social media platforms. Yeah, that's all I wanted to clarify uh, to everybody. And yeah, anything that you wanted to share with our audience, any kind of advice that you wanted to give it to them?
Just give it a shot. People have assumptions, but they're not willing to look into what it really is about. So people want change. People complain about the current situations, but they're not willing to do anything about it. So if you're not willing to do anything about it, you'll always be in the same situation. So it's easy to make a criticism about other people, but we're making it in the online space. And as you said, wouldn't show our faces just on here live. And me for 4.5 years, wasting my time on social media if it wasn't. I mean, I
Exactly.
have a life. I mean, I'm a parent. I work, so I do have stuff to do. So I wouldn't be wasting my time on social media if this wasn't real. So you need to just take action. I mean, what's the point of complaining about your current situation if you're not willing to do about it? It all starts with yourself. We have the system, we have the tools. It's simply plugging in and following the steps, and following the guidance of your mentor or coach, or and just do it. Just go for it. What do you have to lose? I mean, as you said, if you're on social media anyway, and you're on Facebook, and you post a random post here and there, and it doesn't have to be pictures of yourself, because you don't have to expose yourself if you don't want to. There are so many different ways that you can run your business. So just you have to take action. If you're
Yeah,
willing
that's
to,
it. And
if you want to change, you need to start there.
yeah. And yes, just to reiterate that point, we have to know more information on our business. We just have a live webinar that is held on every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST. You just have to convert it to your time zones. And you could reach out for the link to watch our webinar. And as that is the first step that you're going to take it to start your business. And yes, you can reach out to us. You can send any questions if you have it. We would be glad to answer those questions. And yes, this business can be for anyone. So it is that you have to take the action and come
Exactly.
inside, look for our
Exactly.
private Facebook group. And there's nothing that you're going to lose, since we have
Absolutely.
a 1 month trial period. Even after you paying 120 sorry $149, you have a trial period of 1 month. So you can look at the community, overall community, and then you can take the next step. So there's nothing that you're going to lose it here.
Absolutely.
And uh, do a due diligence and take your next step. You can take I mean, you can be one among us, and you can
Absolutely.
learn something really which is making us so confident today. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what I wanted to
Absolutely.
tell. And thanks a lot for coming, Natasha. It was
Thank you.
nice,
You're welcome.
hearing from you. Yeah. And thank you everyone for tuning in. And even if you're watching on a replay, please do put your comments. And yeah, I would love to hear from where are you tuning in actually. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. See you.
Bye.
I'll come for the next live.